Well, we're going to talk about our dream festival. Whee! Hey, Bao, is it your
So
mum?
I'm going for the first
Is it your mum?
Is what my mum?
Is your mum opening?
Oh, for God's sake. Here we go. Well,
I'll be neck deep,
got me neck deep
in
first.
your mum.
and I'll be neck deep in your mum. No, so we was all just drinking. I was like really drunk. And this guy just comes in, says hello to the people I was with, and then gets his £20 note out and just starts scraping shit off it. And I was like, what the fuck is going on right now? Like, it was drugs, I don't know what. He's just scraping it off, like loads of this shit off of this £20 note, and then just sniffs it. You're doing the intro, lad.
Am I?
Yeah, you've written it down for you doing the intro.
Oh, look at me! Look at me getting a promotion. Right.
Getting a fucking pay rise.
Oh, fucking hell. Right, we got lighting equipment falling all over the gaff right now, so don't watch the video, listen to the podcast on Spotify.
Do the fucking intro.
Okay, so what's up, guys? This is Save Us Podcast. Today's episode is festivals, eh, Barry, isn't it?
You're so close to the camera.
Do you know why? I like, honestly, my whole setup's been moved because of this lighting. I don't know what to do with myself.
Sit back a little bit. Alright, that's fine. Just sit there. Don't lean back like a freak.
Bao, you need to realise this is audio as well. Mainly audio. You can't stop picking out fucking visuals.
Alright, go on. Do an intro, proper one. This is staying in.
I just fucking did, and you went, you're a bit too close to your fucking camera.
Welcome to Save Us Podcast.
Welcome to the Save Us Podcast, where well, we're going to talk about our dream festival. Whee!
Yeah, boy.
Am I the only one clapping?
And sharing some stories of our festival experiences as well.
Clapping with me?
Yeah, boy.
No? Yeah?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Thanks, mate. That took like half an hour.
Yeah, well, fuck you.
Yeah, so let me just run everyone through what we're actually going to do. So we've got a list of our dream festival. We've got 6 acts to choose from. Trying to keep them as sort of diverse in genre as possible, because I know what Barry's like, and he'll just pick fucking architects for everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go, like 2 at a time.
Yeah, boy.
And yeah, that was about it, really. And then we'll just chat a load of waffle as well at the same time, probably, eh?
Mm-hmm. I'm going first with my 2. So we got 6 acts. So it's sort of like it's one stage, and we're picking the acts through the day.
I said that, Bal.
Completely taken from Happy Hour.
Yeah.
No, you didn't, shush. So I'll go first with my 2 opening acts of the day, yeah?
Yeah, go on then.
So my first opening act is... So I've integrated all of mine so well, it's sick.
Hey, Bao, is it your
so
mum?
I'm going for the first one.
Is it your mum?
Is what my mum?
Is your mum opening?
Oh, for God's sake. Here we go. Ignoring that. My first band is a band that I don't really like that much.
Well, that's a great start, isn't it?
I've gone for a band that I don't like that much. But I know that a lot of people who like music and bands that I like this band like loads.
No.
I like a few of them.
I think you've mistaken what the premise of today's thing was. It's your dream festival. It's not as everyone else's.
I want to see them live because I like a few of their songs. I like a lot. All right? Is that good enough excuse?
Yeah, all right.
It will make sense as well. So I've gone for my first opening act of the day, Neck Deep.
Oh, I love
Right?
Neck Deep.
Because they're not that big as well.
I'll be neck
I've
deep
gone with Neck Deep
in
first.
your mum.
And I'll be neck deep in your mum. We all know
Oh,
that's true.
fuck me.
Let's hope your mum doesn't listen to this. Sorry.
She probably will.
In the first 5 minutes, we've had 2 mum jokes about my mum.
She'll be like, "Oh, Barry's only 5'4". He won't even touch the sides."
Oh, for fuck's sake! I've gone for Neck Deep,
All right, cool. Yeah, Neck Deep are.
and they've got a song
absolute
called
banger.
"Don't Wait."
Yeah.
They've got a band. They've got a band. They've got a song called "Don't Wait," and it's got Sam Carter from Architects on it.
Yeah, it's a tune.
So Sam Carter's going to come out and do that song with them.
That's on the Panic
Right.
album, isn't it?
And then,
Peace in the Panic or something like that.
yeah, sure.
Sorry,
It's the most recent, isn't it?
I'm the Neck Deep.
No,
fan
they've brought out one
us.
since, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I do like them. I'm getting there with them.
They're like old school vibes, aren't they?
Yeah,
They're
so
like
I've gone
proper,
Neck Deep.
like,
Sam
funky.
Carter comes out and does "Don't Wait." But I think they'd be good for an open morning as well. Get people going a bit.
Yeah.
And then someone I'd love to see live who I've not seen live yet. I think only 2 of these people on my list I haven't seen live, and he's one of them.
Yeah.
So after Neck Deep, I've gone Sam Fender, because I think he would be an incredible festival act.
I didn't even think of Sam Fender. That's a shout.
I told you, my list is so good. So Neck Deep, waking you up a bit, getting you ready for the day, and then straight into Sam Fender with his big songs, everyone in the crowd fucking singing along and shit.
Yeah.
It'd be so good. That's my first 2.
I would question.
I'm so proud of my list.
I would question whether you would put Sam Fender on before Neck Deep, because
so did I.
Would you really want to wake up to fucking Neck Deep jumping around? Fucking nah.
I reckon I would. Because I remember there was a State Champs playing first.
That was good. I remember that. That was good. But that wasn't that was
really good.
That wasn't opener though. They were like a few into. They were like just before midday. Though. It was only because we woke up so late.
Early though, wasn't it? True.
But 2 good shouts there.
I don't know. I could definitely. I was thinking about swapping them 2, but I don't know. Sam Fender's bigger than Neck Deep, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
So I thought we could.
I'm going to that festival so far, though. Definitely.
Of course you are. It's amazing. The rest blow your socks off. You have to get a new pair.
I bet you got Kylie Minogue in there somewhere, haven't you?
My last act's fucking like, I don't know.
Cher.
Stevie Wonder. Just a chair sitting there.
Just a chair.
I'm so sorry.
Thanks, mate. That was great. Great content.
I wanted to say about, do you remember when we saw Lone of Atlantis at Reading?
Yeah. Which year?
And it was the first year that we went together.
Yeah.
What?
Why are you saying what? I just said which year.
Yeah, there was. Oh, fuck you. I didn't know what you said. Yeah, and we started a mosh pit by accident. Do you remember that?
Yes. Somewhat.
I just wanted to tell the story because it was stupid.
Go on.
I don't know why people were mosh pitting at Lone of Atlantis.
Yeah, they're not
so strange.
They're not heavy enough to do a mosh pit.
No. Unless it was Don Broco.
Yeah, but people do mosh pits to like rappers, don't they? Like it's become a thing.
Strange.
It is.
Well weird. But yeah, there was a mosh pit. I assume it wasn't that big a one. And it had just ended, so there's like room at the end of a mosh pit where you can just sort of get through and get close to the front. So Joe didn't notice, and I pushed Joe a bit and was like, go that way. So we both ran a bit.
You used me to push us forward to get closer, and I barged into like a couple of people, and then the breakdown of the song
Yeah.
happened, and we fucking started a
And
mosh
then no,
pit,
and
but
then
we
I
got
fell over
past them.
someone. Yeah, I fell over someone, pushed another person into another person, got close to the front, turned around, and everyone had just started pushing each other behind us and started another mosh pit by accident.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that was fun. That was so funny.
That was good stuff.
That was such a good show.
Yeah.
Go on, John, do your two.
All right, so I went. So
Yours better be
my
good, 'cause
mind,
you was-
my mind, I thought I want something like acoustic on for like opener, like early
Oh.
morning. No, because the way I thought of it was I'm gonna wake up
For 45
hungover.
people, I'm putting my 2 fingers up at Joe right now.
No, honestly, I'm gonna wake up hungover and I'm gonna want to just lay down on the grass before I start drinking, and I don't
Yeah.
want something banging getting my head hurting to start off the day. So I thought, let me get someone like Ed Sheeran playing like old tunes acoustically.
First.
Yeah, mate, this is
He
my
would never
this
do
is
that.
my dream lineup. This is
I've gone
completely
for like
this is
levels
completely
of
fictional.
famous.
They're not gonna ring me up and go, Joe, I loved your idea. Let's set up this festival. This is what I would want to
I'm
hear.
expecting the people who run Reading to call me up and go, your festival lineup was so good. Do you want a job? That's what I'm looking for. This is my job application.
Well, I thought, me personally, not other people, what do I want from this festival? And I want Ed Sheeran to wake me up. He can come into my tent personally with his acoustic guitar and play
Wake you up.
and play any song from.
Excuse me, Joe.
Yeah.
Joe, it's 11. You're going to miss the first opening act. It's me, Eddie Boy Sheeran. Come on. I'm about to play You and I.
So, oh, mate, see?
That's his only good song.
Right, so I want him to acoustically play all of like the songs off of like Plus, so like the older ones.
Yeah. I'd actually love that.
And it would just wake you up and you'd be like, mate, I am ready for getting smashed.
You'd wake up, you'd go, oh, I love you, Eddie.
Oh, I love
And then he'd give
Eddie.
you a little kiss on your cheek. Oh, I love you, Edmundo.
Yeah. I love a ginger nut.
And then you just kiss his little ginger fucking ball sack.
Yeah, and then he comes out orange.
Go on, second act.
I don't know who I had. Oh, all right. Next act. I don't know if you know this person, but I thought.
Go on, I can give it a Google on the phone.
I want it to be a little bit more diverse. So I want still like a cool, chilled vibe for the morning. So I went for Loyal Kana.
Oh, yeah, of course I know Loyal Kana.
I fucking love Loyal. Oh yeah, you know him because of Tom Misch, don't you?
Yeah, boy, I love Tom Misch.
Tom Misch is good.
One of my favourite humans. No, he's
Loyal
not.
Kana.
I do like it.
Loyal Kana's just such a sick artist. So I wanted to have some sort of like rapper in there somewhere. But I didn't see in my top lineup there being like a Stormzy or a Travis Scott or a this or that. So I thought, let me put like a British rapper that's still like cool and chilled. And it sets the mood. So that's why I went for him.
I love that he's above Ed Sheeran.
I know.
Loyal Kana going after Ed Sheeran.
Yeah, but so for me, the way I did it is I wanted it to just reference like what I'd want out of these moments in the day, rather than there being like a tier list of like the best person being at the very, very top.
I've definitely done a tier list.
Yeah, you've gone like from smallest to biggest, haven't you? I've just gone for what I want at the time I want it.
As I said, I'm getting a job out of this.
Yeah, fair enough.
So, it's just a matter of time before they call me up and say, Barry, come on now.
Well, I'm just hoping
we need you to sort out our festival.
I'm hoping that Ed Sheeran will come to my house and sing me You and I.
Just into your ear?
Yeah, just whisper it with
you
his ginger breath.
Ginger breath? Like, is it mist?
I wake up and my ears dyed ginger.
Like someone ate what's-its off your face.
Yeah, it's like it'll be like the new version of Bluetooth. It'll be like orange ear
Orange face.
or orange
Go on,
face.
your next one. Oh no, that was it, wasn't it?
I've done
Lorcana.
mine. Yeah, you do yours. So we've done what? The
Sorry,
morning.
I'm not paying
mo-
attention. I'm drinking
We've done
Monster out my
opener.
beer mug.
We've done opener and late morning. So what we got next? We got like midday and like early afternoon or mid afternoon.
Don't know. Shall I have a look at my phone?
Yeah, have a little look. I'm pretty sure it's midday and then afternoon. Because then we finish off with like headliner and headliner support, right?
Yeah, midday and late afternoon. Yeah.
Go on then.
All right, I'm next, lad. I don't actually know who I've put.
Well done.
Oh, nice. I've gone
Yeah.
field. Not that left field.
Have
I've
you
gone-
done Little Mix?
No. I've gone Machine Gun Kelly.
No.
I said a little bit left field, not too left field. Machine Gun Kelly. I told you all my acts tie into each other except for Sam Fender. So Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah.
Oh, mine might spoil later on though.
You've put Halsey in, haven't you? Either that
So,
or
fuck
you've
it,
done
I'll just
like
say
Youngblood or
Machine
something.
Gun Kelly. Nah. I don't know any of his songs. I couldn't put him in. I don't really like him that much either. Machine Gun Kelly comes out. He does the good songs that I know. And Halsey comes out and does Forget Me Too. And that'd be fucking well good. What do you think
Okay.
about that?
So they're your next. See, this is the thing, right? Like, I like MGK's new stuff, but I don't think he's gonna put on a good show.
Travis Barker playing for him as well.
All right, if Travis Barker's there,
Just added that in now.
then I'm
He's coming
watching
in, he's
it.
playing.
Oh, mate, do you know what that
That'd be
reminds me of?
Blink-182.
We were the lucky ones that got to see Blink-182 perform in the UK for like the first time in however many years.
Yeah.
Do you know why? That's
And I
because
had cups on my shoes.
that's because Travis Barker's scared of flying.
Yeah, he was in a plane crash, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was in a plane crash, so they didn't fly anywhere.
Mental.
The yonks. That was the sick. Do you know what the best thing about that was when they all switched instruments at the very, very end and then started playing like random songs?
That was meant to be a piss take.
Yeah, but they like made up songs on the spot.
On drums.
Yeah.
It was such a good concert though. It was mental.
It was really good.
The bands that we've seen live is pretty amazing.
Yeah. But I think you get that more from a festival, don't you? Because you get like such a massive like range.
One band I'd really need to see live, like eventually, is Foo Fighters.
Oh,
it's the one like big band that I'd like to see who I've not seen.
My favourite song of all time, The Pretender.
They've got so many good songs.
Oh, Dave Grohl is a god, isn't he? Really.
He's a person who, if I met him, I wouldn't know what I would do. I probably wouldn't speak to him.
You'd probably touch yourself, wouldn't you?
Hello, Dave. Walks off. I just touch myself.
Touch yourself for a bit.
Oh, my throat is dying, so I keep drinking.
Wait, talking about like my favourites, I'm so happy and lucky to have seen Linkin Park before Chester.
When did you see him? When you was at school or something?
I went to see them when I was 15, 16 in the O2. And it was fucking sick. It was one of the sickest things ever because they don't just play like a latest album. Like they just play their like favorite songs. They played like Hybrid Theory songs and like literally all of their best tunes. So good.
They've got to play the big one because a lot of people wouldn't have sort of kept up with them, but seen that Linkin Park are playing in England and been like, I'm going to see them. Fuck that.
Oh, definitely.
Isn't it?
I need to set
That's
up my
like Foo
lighting. I've gone
Fighters. I
black.
doubt they play all of their new ones.
No, definitely not.
What are you doing?
I've went black.
Oh, you fucking no, you look like a fucking ghost. Open your blind.
Right, shall I just open all of my blinds?
Yeah. Oh, what a podcast, eh, lads? This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
Like, literally, you can't see my face.
You look fine.
I'm just sticking with that. I literally give up.
You look fine. I
Wait,
promise.
Sorry, where did we get to?
You talk about Linkin Park.
Okay, yeah. Well, Linkin Park are sick, aren't they?
Yeah, very, very nice. I was going to say, I never got into them at school.
Why?
Because my school didn't really have anyone but sort of chavs.
Okay, yeah. Well, Joey Essex went to your
was very-
school.
Yeah, exactly. But my school wasn't very diverse. And so people knew that I listened to different music. So I was listening to like Foo Fighters and like weird shit, like not weird shit, but like Him and stuff like that.
Him
And,
is
people
weird
be
shit.
like- It's a little bit weird. But people would be like, oh, you like rock music? Do you like Linkin Park? And it was when I'd never heard of them. So I was like, oh, I won't be listening to them then.
Yeah.
So I just never got into them until like we went to college really, and then I heard them more because of you.
It was just
so
good, man.
If Chavs were saying it to me, I was like, oh, I won't be listening to that.
Yeah,
then.
but the Chavs only knew about them because of fucking... They did one song with Busta Rhymes and they were on Transformers. So... That's it.
What happens?
I know. Well,
Dickheads like
I think they were two shocking picks, by the way.
What was?
Your MGK and Halsey. I think you've wasted 2 picks there.
I haven't said Halsey. I've only done 1 pick.
No, well, oh, sorry. No. You can't have Halsey come in just to support for one song because she knows them.
It'll make sense later, trust me.
All right, go for it, whatever.
All right, and then after Machine Gun Kelly...
Yeah.
is obviously my favourite band in the world. Who is it, Joe?
Architects?
Yeah, boy.
I was torn
Architects
between
next.
Architects, Lower Than Atlantis and Bring Me the Horizon there, so I just went for
Architects,
your latest.
Best band in the world, Architects. I've literally written in my notes, Architects - best band from the last 15 years.
Bold statement.
I genuinely think it.
Sorry, if you can see me looking to the side, I'm just looking at what Rob's just sent because he was like,
fuck's sake.
one I got distracted, and 2 he'd love a shout out in the podcast. So I thought I'd just mention it.
Shout out to Rob, lad.
Shout out to Rob. You big fluffy blonde cunt.
You 9-foot prick.
You 9-foot prick. Great. So
Give me some of you.
So Architects, Architects like
Architects.
just to build up everything towards the last 2.
It'll set up the next one nicely, and
yeah,
I don't know. I couldn't not put them in because they are so good, and I've seen them live and they're amazing.
Yeah,
but yeah.
I think that works. So when are the bevies getting in? What act are you gonna start drinking? Yeah.
Mate, you've only been to Reading twice. We need to go again and start drinking at 9 like I did the last few times.
Do you know what, though? Like, you do realise there are other festivals to Reading.
None of them are very good.
They are really, really good. But some of them are like day festivals. I think the best thing about Reading is the fact that you've got the camping aspect in it. Like, you basically got 4 or 5 days of just getting wanked and having fun.
Like, it doesn't matter who's playing.
No.
At all.
Well, I'm pretty sure one day we didn't even get to see one live act like all the way through because we were just going from place to place,
Probably not.
getting
I don't
smashed.
know. I remember the last time I went. I've written this in my notes because I wanted to tell this story. I'm pretty sure I've already told you it before.
Yeah,
But the last time I went, I was with people who were like, I'd met the year before. I'd met them at Reading, and it was like,
yeah,
oh, I'll stay with you guys again. They were all right, but they were like, a few of them were doing like, I don't know, really, Mandy and shit like that.
yeah.
And
They were
you know
all
me, I
having
don't do
sex with a
drugs.
girl called Mandy.
Oh, fuck off! I don't do drugs, so I found like I don't know. I find it a little bit weird. But we was in. This guy had a big tent. It was like a teepee type tent,
Yeah,
and you couldn't lay down in it, but you could. Well, you could, but to fit more people, we all sat around the outside, like on the edge of the tent,
yeah,
and it fit probably like 15 of us just sitting in a circle.
yeah.
So people were drinking, and we was just having a good, like, just messing around, playing a few drinking games or something like that. Had music playing, had the speaker in the middle. So it was really cool. And then this guy just comes in the tent, and he knew the people who I was with.
Yeah.
I'd never seen him before, and after this, I never saw him again, which was so strange.
Was it Ed Sheeran?
Yeah, he came in, fucking sprinkled loads of orange jizz on us, and sung you and I at us. No, so we was all just drinking. I was like really drunk.
Yeah.
And this guy just comes in, says hello to the people I was with, and then gets his £20 note out and just starts scraping shit off it.
Ugh.
And I was like, what the fuck is going on right now? Like, it was drugs. I don't know what.
Yeah.
He's just scraping it off. Like, loads of this shit off of this £20 note. And then just sniffs it. And I was like, what the fuck do I do right now? This is the weirdest position I've ever been in. I do not know what to do.
Yeah, but that's
And
all right.
there's nothing I could... Huh?
That's all right though, because you're not. He's not saying for you to do it. You're just in an awkward.
No,
situation.
no. It was the first time I'd ever seen someone do
it.
drugs,
Yeah.
or even be in like the facility of drugs. It was It was just a bit of a weird situation.
Did you?
And
Not
there's
see
nothing I could do, so I
everyone-
just sat there and carried on drinking.
Did you not see everyone taking
Huh?
MD the first time we went to Reading?
No,
See, you were must have been just paralytic.
I wasn't that drunk. I think I'm just very innocent.
Oh, mate, right? This is one of the best things I've ever done, and I hope our mate Yas hears
What?
this, because the first year we ever went to Reading, we were in the dance tent listening to Pendulum DJ set, I think it was,
Mm.
and it was mad, and it was
Was
like
I
literally.
there?
I think you came later. I met up with you later. I think you were with some other group.
I definitely went in a tent with you guys, like in the dance tent with you.
So I was with Yas and a load of the boys, and we were just having a wicked time. And he met this girl, and they were like kissing and stuff like that. And he hasn't got any of her details, nothing. And then like the set finished, or we just left early because I was just smashed, and they were like, "Okay, we need to sort of like get him back to civilization." So we've all walked out of this tent, and because there's so many people, like Yas came out a different direction to me and this girl we were seeing. So I'm like holding her hand, like, "Oh, I think I'm gonna be sick," like proper, just completely paralytic. And then I was just shouting like, "Yes, don't worry, I've got her. Don't worry, I've got her." And then I turn around and Yas is like, "Where is she?" And then I'm like, look behind me, and I'm like, "Oh shit, she's gone, mate. Sorry."
You're shouting, "She's over here."
I was like, "She's over here," and then he was like, you lost my bird. You lost my bird."
I bet you was with no one.
I was probably holding some random dude's hand, and he was just like, "What the fuck's happening?"
I've got her, yes. This man's just standing there going,
Ed Sheeran's like, "What the fuck?" So yeah, that I hope he hears that. Fucking
Do
brilliant.
you remember when we went on the roller coaster, the fucking spinny one?
Oh mate, you were a
And to not
wreck.
be sick, I had to just close my eyes and try to fall asleep on the fucking spinning roller. It was mental. It was spinning so much.
Yeah, but that's why
I'm
you
pretty
don't.
sure I filmed myself.
I don't think anyone should go on the waltzers when they've been drinking all day.
No, it was horrible. And then, do
It
you
was.
remember I was throwing up after it, and some guy went, "Are you all right, mate?" And I went,
And you put your
"I was
thumb up,
clearly just not
and you're still
okay."
throwing up.
Yeah,
And he was rubbing your back.
just being sick and fun, yeah.
Oh mate, that's the best thing about festivals is just speaking to random people and just having
Yeah,
like
making
people
friends.
speak to one another like your actual mates, but you've never spoken to
Yeah,
this person ever.
and you never will after.
No, you never will after. And there actually is. If you realise the conversation is never, "Hey, how are you?" or any introduction first. You actually speak like you already know each other.
Yeah.
It's
That's why I went.
proper,
The people I
proper
went to
strange.
the 2 years went with 2 years in a row. I
Yeah.
met at Reading and went with them again.
Where are
It's
we
weird.
in the actual list?
You've got to do your 2 second ones.
Ah,
Go on.
right. I'm gonna beat MGK. I've gone for
No, you
Catfish
ain't.
on the Bottlemen.
Oh, piss off.
Catfish and the Bottlemen are
They're all
so
right.
fucking good. And they're a good transition band because they'll go from the lighter stuff to like the upbeat, like massive songs, like the anthem songs, which would be good.
Yeah, they're all right.
And
I can't get into them. I tried. I've listened to them.
that's when I want to start drinking, like properly, get the ball
At the same
rolling.
time, I said with Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah, because that's when I want the drinks to start flowing before number 4 for the afternoon. I've got neck
Go
deep.
on. Actually,
Yeah.
that's good.
They're just fucking sick for pumping up like everyone. Like the tunes remind me of like when we were like in high school and like the like all the American bands, like all of the
All
like
time low, a day to
pop,
remember.
the pop, yeah, like the
Shit
pop
like that.
punk, A Day to Remember's stuff like that. But they're like the British newer version. So
Yeah.
I think that's like something that would just get me on my feet. Everyone jump in and start a few moshes, but light moshes, that sort of shit.
Is
Plus,
Sam
I can
Carter
imagine
coming out?
myself just drinking the whole time. Sam Carter can come out if he's allowed to.
One of the weirdest things I saw at Reading. It's not that weird, but it was unexpected.
What?
So when the year that I went with my friend Megan, who I used to live with.
Yeah, McGann. Renault McGann.
McGann Weasley. Yeah, she's ginger. She
Does she
woke
know Ed
up,
Sheeran?
didn't say anything. Brothers, isn't it? And she opens a can of dark fruits, and like you need something to brush your teeth with, like a liquid, like water, to make it wet,
no.
like a normal human. And
Yeah.
she takes a swig of dark fruits and just goes and just starts brushing her fucking teeth.
What? Like, how does she think that's gonna work?
It was so funny.
I don't get that at all.
I guess it did work for her. She did it every day, I'm pretty sure.
I'll tell you what, though, I wouldn't mess with you with dark fruits. Do you remember when you used the mallet that we used to pin in the tent, and you used that as a claw, and I chucked a dark fruit at you, and you hit it with the hammer.
We did that for like half an hour when we should have been packing away and going home.
Yeah, no, we couldn't. You couldn't hit it, so it took fucking ages.
Go on, shall I go for my next one?
Do you want to tell everyone about your bear cup that you keep showing off and asking me what I think of it constantly?
Oh, yeah. Does everyone want to see my bear cup? If you're on Spotify,
yeah, I forgot about audio listeners.
you won't be able to see it, but I've got my little bear cup if you're interested. All right.
Go on.
All right, support. We're on the one before the headliner.
They've got to be big.
It is a big boy. It's obvious, isn't it?
Is yours the same as
It's
mine?
obvious. Probably. It's Bring the Horizon.
Yeah, we've both got the same, so let's not bother about
Of
going one
course.
after the other.
All right, then.
I
Well, I've
go
got
on.
an explanation because I said mine all go into each other.
Yeah,
So at the start, I've got Neck Deep, and Sam Carter is the singer of Architects. He comes out and does Don't Wait.
yeah.
And then Machine Gun Kelly, Halsey comes out and does Forget Me Too. And then Architects, best band in the world. And then Sam Carter comes out again with Brim the Horizon, and they play Obey. And Sam Carter does Youngblood's part of Obey. And I think that would be better than the original.
Yeah, possibly.
Oh, that's an underwhelming
No,
reaction.
the only reason I say that
I want you to
they've
cheering.
they've got songs together already, haven't they?
Yeah, but they're not that great.
Yeah, but
I reckon they should do a new one.
the only reason I say that is because I don't like the song Obey. I don't think it's a very good song.
You don't think?
No. I
I think
think
it's
you should
good.
just add him to another good song.
He definitely could.
Yeah.
But I just think Sam Carter's like so much better than Ollie that if they added him to another song, he'd just outshine him rather than if it does another person's part that's already in a song. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because he's so much better than Ollie. I don't even think Ollie can sing very well.
He's got
or
better,
scream.
but he's
He's definitely got better. But Sam Carter is the best screamer in the world. Like I know I say like best band out of 15 years. Like that's obviously a joke. Sam Carter is the best screamer in music.
Sam
ever.
Carter's like the best. He actually is the best
Not an overreaction.
like metal vocalist.
He's the best.
For sure.
He's incredible. If you like fucking Brim Horizon, I guess, go and listen to Architects. And oh my god,
when I
so
did
good.
my work experience, I did that. I did that for EMI Records, and we had a day where I got to meet Yumi at 6. So at the time, were like my favorite band. I was like, what, 14, 15, and they were like massive. So they signed loads of shit for me, and I spent like the whole day like working with them on like their interviews and stuff. And I sat down, and I was on my, I think I was on my either my Twitter or my MySpace at the time. I think it was my MySpace. And you know, you have those playlists at the bottom where like people come on your page and they just like click the music. Like you make your own playlist, and then your page just plays music and it goes through this playlist.
Oh yeah.
I had Architects on there, and they were like, "Oh, you like Architects?" And they were like, "Oh," and all of them said like unanimously that they was like one of their favorite bands.
That was when they weren't even very good.
That was when they first started.
Yeah. But imagine them then and everyone like raging about them then. And now.
Yeah. It's mad, isn't it?
So, stop making me talk about Architects.
Why are we talking about Architects? We both said Bring the Horizon.
We did. Oh yeah, I said Sam Carter's coming out to do Obey.
Yeah.
Bring the Horizon.
I just think from we've like both seen Bring the Horizon multiple times. I mean, you've seen them more than me, but I've seen them in both the setting of their own gig and a festival, and I know that they can perform at both. And like,
definitely.
from the festival, it was one of the biggest acts to have done. Like everyone questioned if they could headline a show because they co-headlined it, didn't they?
Yeah, and that proves that they definitely can.
And they were fucking phenomenal. And I think it was also like, I think it was 2 years before. We both watched it in media class on YouTube, like the Reading YouTube page, and they had them on like earlier on in the day once. And do you remember they had a circle pit that ran all the way around?
Yeah, running around the sound pit,
the sound tower. And I just thought, fuck, I've got to go see that. And then when we saw
all this fucking dust.
Oh, mate, when we saw them, it was the maddest thing ever, because it was like, I think we all got, I think you ended up getting like carried out to the front bit. because it was
Mm.
so mental. And then Alex, my partner,
Yeah.
needed carrying out as well. So like I lifted her up, people lifted her like up and stuff, and I just ran behind and then hopped over the fence. And it was just it was meant. It was like chaos.
It was. Do you remember Enter Shikari?
Oh, that
You
was
got blood
sick.
on your shoe.
I basically broke my foot, and Barry, didn't you get? Did you? You got
I got
pushed
so
out, didn't you?
I got out on the first song. I couldn't get to the front. I couldn't get to the front
You got
because there were so many people.
beaten up
My feet
so
weren't
bad.
even touching the floor.
Yeah,
It was horrible.
I remember because I found you
But
after
yeah, I
the whole
stayed.
set finished.
Got a few good photos. Yeah,
I found you after the
it
whole
was
set finished, and
so good.
you were like, "How did you stay in for the whole thing?" I was like, "Mate, I couldn't escape." And I had. Do you remember my foot would only turn inwards? I couldn't get it to straighten up, and I had blood all over my shoe and a ripped shirt. It was crazy.
You're like, I'm pretty like small even now.
Yeah,
Like, imagine how small I must have been. I had no chance of staying in the crowd.
yeah. You would have been like 4 foot then.
Exactly. Oh, come on now. Come on, headliners.
Do you want to go
I'm
first?
surprised neither of us said Enter Shikari, to be fair.
Yeah, do you
Completely
know what?
forgot about
The thing is, I only started organising my list like
5
yesterday.
minutes
So
ago.
yeah, honest, I didn't think I didn't look for any bands list or anything. I just wrote down names and thought, yeah, that would do.
Yeah, so did I. These people I'm pretty much liking at the moment. Do you want to go for my headliner first?
Yeah, you go first.
So, yeah, I've gone for Halsey as the headliner.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
What's wrong with that?
Oh.
What's wrong with that?
I like Halsey, but that's not headlining a show. You've got to take into consideration
It is.
like the time of the
I've
day
seen
night
Halsey
as
live.
well.
I've seen Halsey live.
Oh.
I've seen Halsey live. She's fucking well good.
Okay, but once you hear who I would want, then you know that your selection is wrong.
It's not. But I've got Halsey headlining, and her last song she'll play, like to finish off the festival, is "Experiment on Me." And because Brim Horizon's there, Ollie comes out and they do they do "Experiment on Me" together. Because Ollie and Jordan, I don't know if they wrote it, but they produced it. So it's like it sounds like Brim Horizon pretty much. So yeah, if like Halsey and Ollie Sykes done a collab on "Experiment on Me" to finish a festival, it would be so good.
I'm so
You're
upset.
wrong.
I thought you were going to go for
You're
like
wrong, man.
for like Slipknot or something.
I don't like them.
Yeah.
I'm into Halsey now.
All he listens to is fucking Halsey and MGK now. I'm so upset.
No, I tried to mix mine up, like you said.
Yeah, but Halsey.
Yeah,
Like,
few
right,
bands
the
are
thing is,
similar.
I do really like Halsey. I really like Halsey, but I would not have her as a headline of a festival.
I've seen her live, and she could definitely headline a festival.
I don't think
100%.
I don't think people are going to watch her at headline a festival.
She's huge.
She's not the same caliber as a normal headliner.
She is.
No, she can't.
No. Like, mate, this is mine.
Yeah, but
What?
obviously I'm here to challenge you. I'm not just going to sit here and go, yes,
Listen here,
great
Joe.
pick, Barry. Well done.
Listen here, Joe. Who out of the two of us is getting a call later from Reading Festival people?
Not now. You fucked it up for yourself, you dickhead.
I am. I'm the one. Go on, who's yours? I know who yours is. I think I guessed it earlier.
Well, I don't know
if
you're gonna. I don't. Yeah, but I don't know if you're gonna let me have them.
I think if it's who I think it is, I think I am. Because Joe said we sort of hinted who we've got earlier to each other, and Joe said they're not together anymore, but they could be.
So I thought
I
that
think
would
you've gone
count, right?
Oasis.
Yes, 100%.
I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna say that counts because
That
I think one day they will get back together
that is like my
when they both run out of money.
personal. That's my personal dream headline act ever.
That's everyone's.
Yeah,
I'd love
exactly.
to
And
see it.
I had to go for them because I just thought if it counts and you let me have that, that's like literally
Mm.
not just my personal highlight, but that is everyone's dream for that to happen. Imagine at the very end them playing Live Forever and we're all off our nut just holding each other, just swaying from side to side.
Well, I saw Liam Gallagher at Reading
Yeah.
last time I went. He was really good as well. But he played like a BDI song, and then people were like, "Who the fuck are you, mate?"
Yeah. Everyone wants him to just play Oasis songs.
Yeah, he has got a very, very, very few, but very good songs of his own, like Wall
Yeah.
of Glass, Chinatown. He's
Yeah.
got a couple. I
They're
can't think
good
off the top of my head.
songs, but like when you then have to put them beside Oasis
Mm,
songs, it's just
yeah.
like just play the tunes we know and love. And
Mm.
so I've gone Oasis just
Should we
because that
should we
finishes the
quickly
night.
should we quickly go through what we've put then?
Yeah, go on.
So for the opener,
Yeah.
I've got Neck Deep. Sam Carter comes out and does Don't Wait. Then Sam Fender to get everyone ready because he's got big songs that everyone will like and everyone will, well, not everyone will know, but a lot of people will. Machine Gun Kelly, Halsey comes out and does Forget Me Too. Architects because they're the best band in the last 15 years. Bring the Horizon, Sam Carter comes out again and does Obey. And then
Yeah.
Halsey, Ollie Sykes comes out and they do a version of Experiment on Me to finish the festival, and that'd be fucking sick. Better than yours.
No, not at all.
Better than
The
anyone's.
the one shout.
Sorry, one sec. Hello, you're right. Oh, is that Reading Festival? Yeah, I'd love to do your bookings for next year. All right, Cole, cheers.
Stop acting like
They
you've
just
got
called me
credit
up.
on your phone.
I'm due to pay my phone bill 3 months ago.
I think Sam Fender was the best shout out of that. Like he didn't even cross my mind, and I love Sam Fender. So I think that's a wicked shout.
I think I've seen live shows of his on YouTube as well, and he sounds like exactly like the album, pretty much.
Yeah, I'd like to see
really
Halsey, but I wouldn't want to see her
just not as a headliner for you.
as a headliner. No, because for me, I don't know why. Because obviously, there's been headliners of all of these people because they are all massive artists. But for me, my interpretation of a headliner is like the feeling we got when we saw Blink-182. Like that was like the ideal feeling of a festival headliner.
I get what you mean.
It was just like massive. So yeah, that's what I'd want.
Oh. Back from the future. Not from the future.
Back from our future.
It's future Barry and Joe because, well, the website we used to record is a bit shit. And it cut off Joe's recording right at the end, so we've missed a bit.
And Shag, Marry, Kill.
And we missed Shag, Marry, Kill, the fucking spinal structure of our podcast.
I know, the best part.
I can't believe it.
Good old
So we're just going to do Shag, Marry, Kill quickly. It's such a good bit. Do you want to go first?
Yeah. No. I'm just trying to
think of 3 then.
All right, go on. I'm going to go for X Factor contestants.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Maybe along the lines of Rachel Adedeji.
I think Rachel Adedeji is going to be my number 1 pick.
Really? Who'd have thought?
Rachel. What was it?
No
Rachel Adedeji.
Jesus Christ!
Sorry. I'm going
gonna have to
Rachel
turn that down in
Adadeji.
the edit. Jesus.
We'll go.
Yeah.
Who else? Sher Lloyd.
All right, you'd have to do it every single time.
And well, the X Factor bloke does, doesn't he? Who
Yeah,
else?
but he's paid to do it.
James Arthur.
Who else? Jesus, he looks
There's
like a what's it
there's your
called?
three.
Cabbage Patch Kid.
No, he does. Do you know who he looks like? He looks like the Hey You Guys.
He does. That's so horrible.
He does though, doesn't he?
He's got nice eyes.
He's got beautiful eyes.
He does.
Is that gonna?
I'm gonna.
All right,
Oh,
just
I'm
be
gonna have to
silent
kill him,
then on a
aren't I?
podcast. You fucking wetty.
I wasn't silent. I was thinking. I'm gonna kill him.
You're gonna kill him? Why?
Oh, he's just got a massive head, and I can't handle it.
Can't handle the head.
I'm gonna go for. I don't think he can. I'm gonna marry. It doesn't even matter them two, does it? Marry Cher Lloyd.
That's
Shag
just
Rachel
because you want to shag
Adadeji.
Rachel Adadeji, isn't it?
Of course, who doesn't? I don't even know what she looks like.
Oh,
She
good
could
old
be
Rachel.
a rank.
No, she's Peng.
Alright, you've got you. I'm gonna give you. Guess who I'm gonna give you, Joe?
Rachel.
I'm giving you Rachel Adadeji.
Oh, that's banging. That is.
Dermot O'Leary
Yeah.
and Sharon Osbourne, because she used to be on X Factor, didn't she?
She's going straight in my basket. I'm going for. Oh. Dermot's a bit of alright, isn't he? Dermot's a bit of alright. He's not too
He
bad.
is.
He looks a bit like a sheep.
Good looking chap. Don't know what that means, but
he looks
sure.
like a
So.
sheep. He does. I'm gonna go for. Well, obviously, I'm shagging Rachel Adadeji, and then
who isn't? We've been through this. Who is not?
guess I'm marrying.
You have to be a man.
Oh, if I marry Sharon Osbourne, do I get to hang out with Ozzy,
Yeah.
or is he like out of the question?
She's divorcing him for you.
Yeah, but if she divorced him, he would just be a vegetable, wouldn't he? He wouldn't move anywhere.
He already is just a vegetable.
Oh yeah. What vegetable do you reckon he would be?
That's probably like a parsnip. You know what I mean?
I was thinking a root vegetable, definitely.
Yeah. He's like a parsnip, carrot, something like that.
So instead of
He's
answering
definitely
your
not
question,
like a dragon fruit or something exotic.
instead of answering your question, we've just discovered that Ozzy Osbourne's a root vegetable.
Go on, Dermot O'Leary. What you doing with him?
I'll just kill Dermot, innit?
Shagging Dermot, ain't you?
Nah, I'm killing him.
You are a horrible man.
I'll kill Dermot because then I'll marry Sharon
Fuck you,
Osbourne,
Joe.
and I'm
Fuck
obviously shagging Rachel Adadeji.
Fine. It's not what I would have done.
All right.
Dermot's my main man.
Dermot's all right, isn't he?
Who is? Darren?
Dermot. He's a bit like a cauliflower.
What? Oh, Dermot. I said Darren.
Darren?
Fuck me. Darren's alright. Darren's lovely.
Darren's probably the best. If Darren was in that option, I'd pick him first.
I hate you.
Sorry.
We're done. And
Yeah.
what a podcast, eh? We've had
Fucking
so many bumps in the
fantastic.
fucking road.
Yeah.
First one we had to film 4 times. This one we've had to do a fucking outro and do a Shag, Marry, Kill again.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope you guys enjoyed it.
We'll work
If
out the
anyone's
internet
got
one
to this
day.
point. Yeah, one day we're just getting old.
Well, thanks, guys.
Well, next episode, what are we doing? Conspiracy list.
No, we were going to talk about the laws of Quidditch.
We're not talking about the laws of Quidditch for an hour. We're not doing that. We can't, Joe.
You so know that we're going to do that.
I feel like I'm going to get, like, conspiracies together and you're just going to... Every answer's going to be something about Harry Potter or Quidditch.
No. What's actually going to happen is our topic's going to be something like Getting to Know Us Part 2, asking each other questions, and I'm just telling you Quidditch facts.
Oh, mate. You're going to be the end of me.
We're doing conspiracies next year.
Yeah. I've dropped my ring on the floor.
Yeah, right. Fuck it.
Not that ring.
Oh,
yeah, boy.
Dropped his ring on
and then
the
you
floor.
can rate them. All right. Thank you for listening to the second ever Save Us podcast with me, Barry.
And me,
and
Joe. Adedeji.
That's for you to say. Fuck's sake. See you later.
Oh, sorry. Ed Sheeran's whispering in my ear.
What's he saying?
He's saying conspiracy theories next episode. See you later.
Fuck's sake.
Team Barry. Neck Deep, Sam Fender, Machine Gun Kelly, Architects, Bring Me the Horizon, and Halsey. And on Team Joe, Ed Sheeran, Loyal Connor, Catfish and the Bottleman, Neck Deep, Bring Me the Horizon, and Oasis. Vote now for your favourite lineup. Rachel Adedeji.